Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a hammock tent. My first one. Is it following me? My first one, and I want to see if I like it. I'm not sure if I do like it. I'm not sure if it's something for me, but we'll be giving it a go. I would stay tuned to see what happens because it's quite the adventure. Right, so I'm not sure where this hammock is going to go, but I've brought, see, still in the box, I've got my little table, tiny cheap table. It's about £12 this little table, and I thought this might be good. I used it at the weekend on a camping trip, not just recently. I was looking at the Hammock table. I've been looking at for that for ages, but it is a little bit expensive just for a table, which I know I will inevitably break or something. So this one is already dirty after one little trip. But it's actually quite sturdy. So quite a good table for Jern. Not sure how you pronounce it. So this is the Nightcat lay flat hammock. So as I say, I've always liked the idea of hammock camping, but never actually laying in a hammock that is going to twist me around. Now I've got two trees here. So I've got this tree here behind the bush, and then all the way over to, I thought, this tree here, but I'm not sure if that will reach, so we may have to reposition. This is my piece of woodland that I do a lot of camping at. Because we're down south, it's sometimes harder to, we can't get the videos hiking up the hills, which we like. So Nightcat lay flat hammock tent user manual. Yeah, okay, let's give it a go. So I went for green. So we've got a green, I assume that's the hammock, and then we've got the fly and some poles and some bits and pieces in the bag. So we've got straps number 1, straps number 2, and two aluminium pegs and some very bright guy lines. So if we get, I'll put all the rubbish in this box. So I've cleared all this woodland. I came through it with my digger. It was full of I call it cow parsley, but it might have another name, a proper name. So if we work this out, I've worked out in my age that following the instructions is sometimes better. So what have we got? So these ones are the round the tree ones, and it says 1.2 meters off of the ground. So we'll try that between these two trees. If it doesn't work on these, then they might be just a bit too far apart. Hard, it might be too far, but I'm not sure how long this actual hammock is, so it'll be good to find out. Right, let's see what we got. So oh, looks quite good. The carabiners are quite good. I think this says it takes 200 kilos. So even with my weighty size, we might be okay. Let's see if this, otherwise we are going to have to readjust what we're doing. Oh look, bob on perfect. I've forgotten my wind muff for my mic, so I've put it under my t-shirt, and that should hopefully avoid any. What I'll do is I'll move you over to here, and then that should be, hopefully you're still level, still following me with my new clever contraption camera. Let's see what we do next. Horizontal poles. Let's see where they are. And it is these. Put everything back in that bag. Right. These are aluminium. These are quite nice. Bit of shock cord inside. Seem quite good. And then these go into little pocket sleeves. Like so, and there's like a little cup in the strap to put them in. One. Two. I must say, this all feels quite it's quite well made. I can't remember exactly how much it was. It wasn't very much at all, but I thought it was worth a go. Let's have a look. Next step, hoops. Let's do the hoops. They must be in this bag. These are aluminium as well. Quite nice. Pre-bent, he says. And then I assume they go in these little mesh sleeves over the top. And then down into a little metal eyelet down in there. Very good. Swanky, some may even say. Little clip. Little clip. Next, I'm gonna cook myself some dinner later. Gonna get a fire going, and then we'll have a look at this. I don't think I've got time to actually stay the night in this. Whoop, whoop. Now let's have a look. So I think the next step's definitely got to be the straps that stop it from spinning. Let's see if these fit. Hopefully they do. So it goes down the bottom of the tree. And then through a little bit there. It's a good job I'm nimble, he says. Right, so I'll get it a little bit tight. I'm not 100% convinced that this is not going to spin over. I've seen more expensive ones where you lay between the trees and then the hammock goes that way. I'm not getting stung by stinging nettles at all in shorts. It's firmed up. It's not level, is it? It's not too bad, to be fair. This is when I always break stuff. Hang on. Well, that's quite secure, actually. I'm surprised how secure it is, to be honest. There's a little door, folds back. It's getting to touch the ground when I get in. got to be higher than 1.2. What does it say? 1.2. Tie the 2 loops of trees at about 1.2 metres. That is not right at all. Let's raise those up. Let's raise those up. It must be my heft that has caused this issue. Am I going to get them up now they're all attached? This branch is getting on my pip. I bet when I get it up, it won't reach. Right. So that's about my eye height. Which then makes it too short. I think these trees are just a bit too far apart. Maybe super professional me. Let's try a different tree, I think, because these are just too far apart, it seems. Welcome back. I found another tree. So let's go over to this other tree. And then we can see if we can get this set up. So I assume you're still level now. Right, let me go and get this. See if this works. Let's move you, a wasp trying to get in. Let's move you around, see if this works. It's definitely not level, so I'll have to adjust the, it's not far off. The ground is quite out of level. So that should be a little bit different. It's probably a bit wobbly this because I've got you on a tripod. Well, I'm in a bush. This is not what I envisioned when it comes to hammock camping. It's more level, but it's not really I'm on the ground. I feel like I should have read the instructions more. We might be there. Well, there's quite a bit of distance now between those. I feel like they should be down lower. I'm listing to one side. She's not very lay flat. Why am I listing to one side? Stinging nettles. Thought they'd have stopped stinging by now. So I think you've got to adjust your right. It seems that the more you pull those straps, the better it gets. I mean, I'm in. She even got handles. I'll have a break here for a second. A little hook in here just to hang something on. That's not bad. Yeah. You have to be so still at night. I'm getting seasick. I mean, it is almost lay flat. I mean, that's about the right height because you can sit in it, I suppose. Maybe I should take my shoes off before I get in. Right, let's get the fly sheet, put that on. I must admit, I'm a little bit disappointed in the lay flatness of it. It doesn't look too bad from a distance. It's the manual that I didn't end up looking at. Right, let's have a look, see. So, one Rainfly. Well, it doesn't have instructions for the Rainfly. So I'll look at the picture. Have I got it on the right way round? No. Before we get too far. Classic tent mistake, that. got some little elastic top strips here. Which I don't know what they're for. Ah, now I think I know what this is. He says. This is like a gear. So you can put your gear in it to keep it off the ground. To go around into the bushes. You'll have to excuse my builder's bum, but I am a builder, so I'm allowed to have one. Right, that's a gear bit that goes at the bottom. Losing the light a little bit here. So, that's for your gear. Let's see what it's like zipped up. Right. I'm in it. I think, how on earth you need to have I mean the handholds are pretty good. I'm sure this is a riveting video of a man in a tent talking. Hello. I don't think it's for me, to be honest. It's fairly, let's stop this, let's have a look at it. So, what we need to do is lock that. So in here, let's zoom out a little bit. So that's what it looks like inside. To that end. So it's come out a bit. I think it's put up right. Right, so in closing, I was going to stay down and do a fire and cook some dinner, but I don't think I've got time now, I've been messing around with this. I'm not completely sold on it. The quality, the build quality of it is really good. I can't fault the build quality. I can't fault the straps. I can't fault the stitching. I can't fault the way it all goes together. I think it's really good. I think if you like hammocks, this is a good, this can be, I did bring some poles, but this can be pinned out to give you a little bit of a shelter. It's not particularly light, hammocks aren't, I don't think. So, yeah, it's not, I don't think it's for me, hammock camping. I will give it a go, because I've brought it now. Because this video is obviously sponsored by me, buying everything. Yeah, I don't think it's, I don't know if I'd manage a night in it. I think I'd be worried I was going to fall out all the time. I mean, it's okay. I don't think we need to ramble on too much about it. I'm gonna get it packed away now. Right. Let's get back over to the table. That was a bit of a kerfuffle, I think. Now, I'm sure there's some very experienced hammock campers out there that obviously would have got that right first time. That is my first time setting up a hammock tent. I've set up plenty of hammocks, but a hammock tent. I don't think they're for me, to be perfectly honest. I think I like my feet firmly on the ground. But I was interested. I wanted to give it a go, see what it was like. I think if anyone's interested in buying a nightcat hammock, it may very well be for sale on eBay. Quite a lot cheaper than I bought it for it. I'll obviously get it all out and rewrap it. Yeah, I don't think that's for me, the hammock camping. I think I'm more comfort of a tent and something that's on the ground and not rocking. I may give it a go for a night and see how it goes. I mean, it's all fitted back in this bag and I've packed it in well messy. So the bag is out. I like it when the bag is not so tight that you can't get it in. The bag's nice. It's a nice sort of ripstop sort of cotton material, I suppose. It's probably not cotton, probably polycotton, but it's okay. Pack up my tiny cheap table. This is probably one of the best things I've brought recently. No hassle. Obviously, if it's idiot proof to put back together again, I can't do it. There we go. Yeah. Right, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, me showing you possibly how not to put up a hammock tent. I wanted to give it a go, as I said, just to see if I liked it or not. I don't think it's for me. I wish it was. It seems like quite a nice way of camping, quite easy, off the ground. But I think I prefer being on the ground. So if you can, there'll be another video pop up. It'll probably be this side. And then there'll be a subscribe button this side. If you can just watch another video, that'd be great. That's all I'll ask, if you just watch another video. Thanks for watching, if you got to the end. And I'll see you on another adventure. Thank you and goodbye.